Wwe 2K26 just fully released today on Friday, March 13th. That is today. I'm recording this video. I don't know if I'm going to post it on Saturday or just late on Friday night. I'm recording this around noontime on Friday. But yeah, the standard edition released today, and I got the deluxe. Or if you got the deluxe, Attitude, or Monday Night War edition, you can play it 7 days early. I got the Monday Night Wars edition, so I got to play it a week early. Got like a bunch of new stuff as well. But yeah, if you pre-order it, you got Joe Hendry today as well. Plus, you can just go out in the store if you didn't pre-order and just buy it today in like a Walmart or whatnot. But yeah, I want to do a full review on 2K26. And I want to go over like each mode besides my GM. I'm just going to kind of talk about what other people are thinking and some of my friends that's played it already. I have not touched the my GM mode yet. I'm just never been my GM mode fan. And yeah, so I haven't really touched it. I'm going to play it eventually, especially do like the achievements. I want to try to do all the other modes achievements done and then go work on my GM. But I think the injuries, like how fast they get injured, really hurts my GM for me. But so I'm not really talking about it much. I'll probably might talk a little bit about it. But yeah, so I want to talk about my Rise, Showcase, my faction, Universe mode, the island, and just the new match types. So first, let's talk about exhibition mode. So they have 3 new match types. They have, or 4 new match types actually. The I Quit, the Inferno, the 3 stages of hell, and they have the dumpster match. So I'm gonna rank which ones I like best so far. And so the first match I've had so much fun on is the 3 stages of hell. I think they did a really good job with like how they produced that match type. I really love that match type. That match type is really, really fun. The only really negative I have about that match type is like after a match or after a stage, it looks like it's a different show or a different or match. Not like in the same match as a different fall. It looks like it's a different or not different region, not the same one, but it just feels like a different show. You know what I'm saying? Like this is completely different time, not like right after the matches. The referee changes. Like, why the new referee should be the same one as the last match? I don't like that. I think the referee should be the same. It's not a big thing, but yeah, it just feels like it's like later on in the show or something, right? It doesn't feel like it's the 3 stages. It's right after each one. So I do think that really hurts it. But overall, it's really fun. You can do almost any match. You can even do a Bloodline Rules match in it, which I have not tried that yet, but that is awesome. And in the Inferno match, I really like it as well. You just gotta knock them down to a fire. You can even go outside the ring and get weapons before like the fire's like flamed up. I think that's awesome. I love that part of it as well. The I Quit match is awesome. I love how you can literally like use chairs, like put them in their arm, kind of like what you used to do in 2K19. And I love that. You make them say I quit. I love the mini game to how you make them say I quit. The only one I really have negative things to say is the dumpster match. Because I like the concept of it, but it's pretty much the same thing as the ambulance and casket match. And the concept is like a really good concept as well. It's just I don't like how they produced it, if that makes sense. Like you have to do that mini game, which sucks. And the same thing as a casket match. It doesn't have anything like new to it. It makes it its own. Like if you could move the dumpster, I think that would have just made it like, something unique. You know what I'm saying? But the casting ambulance, and it's kind of the same thing. I'm not a big fan of them, just because the mini game mainly. But yeah, so that's pretty much all the new match types. I really don't have much to say about them there. I really like them, and I think if y'all like 2K24 and 2K25, I think you're gonna really enjoy this one. I think you'll enjoy this game. I really do. And so let's talk about Bloodline Rules for a minute, because I've only played 1 or 2. I haven't really got into that yet. But you can pick your allies, which is insane. And last year you could pick them, but you had to go into the superstar menu, pick their allies, whatnot. I hated that. So, but this time it's like when you click on the match type, instead of just having one-on-one and then whoever their allies is, that's who come out. It's like it's like an 8-man tag. So it shows you which one's gonna be like the actual men in the match, and then you can pick their allies on like the actual match type itself instead of having to go into the allies. And you can pick them, and you can also control them. So you go to like the control section, you can control your allies. And I think if you can push like the one button that just switch to teammates, you can do that here as well. I think that's such a cool ad. I was wanting that last year. That's an awesome ad they did. Also, they added rad dot physics as well, which means like you can just launch your opponent off a thing. I mean, you can just launch them. Like instead of having an invisible wall on like the top of the Hell in a Cell where you have to like actually like do a finisher off the cell or like do like the power bomb carry and then throw them off. You can like literally just do a normal German suplex. You didn't even didn't mean to, but if they were close to you, they would just go flying off. I actually seen someone on TikTok, they did an RKO with Randy. I think it was Cena that they did it to, and they were like right at the edge of the cell, hit it. Cena landed because they did the RKO, but Randy was like the edge, and he just fell off, even though he hit the move. Randolph physics is awesome. That alone makes me think this is like a top 5 2K game. Or not, I wouldn't say 2K, but like a top 5 Wwe 2K game. This is up there with 19. And 19, 17, and 18 are probably my top 3 favorites. They're right around there. 23 was good as well. 24 was good. 25 was okay. Wasn't crazy about it. 22, I liked it, but wasn't crazy. 20, I hated. I think it's up there with 16, 17, 18, and even 19. I don't think it's better than them, but I think it's like probably the best 2K game since they reestablished themselves with 22. Like 22 to 26, so far in the first week, I think it's better than 22, 23, 24, and 25, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about my rise for a second, though. Yeah, let's talk about my rise. So there's the female and the male my rise. I have actually played this 3 times now. I did the one on camera, and like that was my first playthrough, and then I did 2 the women's playthrough, and I did another male to get the achievements and get the R-Truth card and whatnot. So I did that, and I just finished the 3rd one right like an hour before I finished this video or started this video, and that might be the worst mode this year. I love My Rise. I'm always loved My Rise. My Rise this year wasn't the story they told was awesome, and I did love the hill. Like on my 3rd playthrough, I was a full hill to get them to achievements, and I think just the whole hill run is way better. Like I think that's the best My Rise, being a full hill. As a male, I haven't done the female hill. I did that like just fully babyface, get them achievements. But I think just being a full hill is awesome. Like this is spoilers, so if you don't want spoilers for My Rise, skip like a minute ahead or however long. But yeah, the Wyatt story, the Wyatt Sit story, the Uso story, 2 of my favorite stories they've been in My Rise in the last like 3 years. Them stories were awesome. So being a full hill is the best way to go if you want to know what the best playthrough is. The reason I don't like My Rise, I think 24, 23, 24, and 25 have better My Rises is because they have you do the My Rise matches. And that's okay. You can get the stars and whatnot, and you can get reward from them, like last year. But last year, like when they first introduced it, at like the start of the My Rise, you had to do I think 2 or 3, and then you could go on with the story. And when you went on with the story, you could just finish the story and then do the matches and get the stars and rewards after you finish it. You know what I'm saying? This year, like when you start a story, you do that story, then you gotta do get 12 stars in My Rise matches, and then you gotta do another story, then another story, and then you got it's kind of like a story, My Rise matches, story, and yet there's 12 stars, 12 to 15 stars. That's like you get 4 stars a match. That's 3 and 4 matches. You know what I'm saying? And it's just that's a bit of matches wastes your time. It can't low-key got me bored for a minute. It's just like I don't like that. But yeah, overall, My Rise the story they're telling is fun. Jordan Grace Barnbreaker, the protagonist. I'm the antagonist. Unless you're babyface, then I guess it is what it is. But yeah, so I really like the My Rise story. I just hate the My Rise matches, and it hurts it for me. Really does, really does. Let's talk about Showcase though, because Showcase is a CM Punk showcase, and I've done 2 achievements for the pedigree, the 15 pedigrees, and like the defeating the streak and doing 1 match in Showcase. Done every achievement but 1, and that 1 achievement is finishing every objective. On Xbox, it's glitched. I've done it. It just won't give it to me. Hopefully they fix that soon though. But yeah, so I've been through the whole showcase. Have not done the gauntlet yet. I've done it tried it 2 times. I got almost to the very end, like at 17 on my 2nd run, and then I friggin' lost. I think it's Taker that beat me. Oh, so stressful. But yeah, so I've not beat the gauntlet, but just the entire showcase, I've actually really enjoyed this showcase. I love the Bloodline. I just hated how they had time objectives in the Bloodline, and they did have some here. So if you do not like the time objective, there are a few, but it's not like in every match. Bloodline Showcase had a timed objective in like every match, and it's not even exaggeration. I think every match had a time objective, sometimes even 2. This one had I think there was probably 5 time objectives in like the whole 18 plus matches, however many matches there are. Like 4 or 5 total. And, there's some that are pretty tricky as well. Like if you do the Punt versus Stone Cold match, or Punt versus Stone Cold, Punt versus Eddie, you have like this where you steal the move thief payback, and you have to steal their move. That one got kind of tricky because on the Stone Cold one for me, I tried to hit him with the stun and kept reversing, and then he tried to hit me with one. I reversed his stun and it takes his finisher, and then you gotta do it again. I don't like that. But other than that, I think this showcase is the best one since probably Daniel Bryan, honestly. Like the Daniel Bryan showcase is my personal favorite showcase just because I have not played the 2K15 or 2K16 showcase. I've got the games, I just didn't get them when they were actually like, newer. So like I got them when they were like older, and I just never really went and played the showcase of them. But yeah, this showcase has been fun. I think it's honestly probably my second favorite showcase of all time. The Bloodline, I love the Bloodline. The matches was in it. I just hated them time to jet this. And then the WrestleMania one was actually really awesome too. So that's up there for me. I love that Road to WrestleMania one 2 years ago, 2K24. But yeah, showcase overall is actually really fun. Let's talk about my faction real quick though. So my faction, you have you have a starter pack, which you always do. So you get to pick Obafemi, Roxanne Perez, those two others. I forgot which other two that was. I picked the Obafemi one, and so you get a bunch of cards, which is cool. But they make it hard. I've been trying to just do like my get Persona cards. I did get Persona J, which is a live event. I'm trying to work on Persona Rock, which is in the World Tour. They're making it so hard though. To get like these achievements and stuff, they're making it so hard because like I'm on the second one of the Dallas World Tour, and you have to win a 1-on-2 backstage arena brawl. It's pretty much on Legend difficulty too, against 91 Drew and 89 Sheamus. And my top card's a 79. That's like one of the highest cards in the game. Is the Jey Uso Persona I just got. And it's like, how am I supposed to beat? I got to knock both of them out too. And I mean, it's 2-on-1. It's a handicap match. They're both beating me up at the same time. They're making it hard. I do like, like the cards and the personas. I like what it is, but man, it sucks this year just how hard it is. They're making it really, really hard and very difficult. So yeah, my faction's definitely a downgrade from last year. But yeah, let's talk about the island. I've only played a little bit of it. I haven't played too much. I did like going and make my character and whatnot. And so yeah, the island it's pretty fun. I'm trying to finish chapter 1. I need to continue that today. But yeah, you can also do like tag matches and stuff on online. I think that's gonna be sick. Like tag matches is gonna be awesome for the island. I think that'll be really helpful and fun. So yeah, the island's pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty much just a money grab, and online gameplay just sucks. The island actually isn't bad for online this year. Normal online just sucks, and I'm not going to talk about it because it's terrible. I tried to do one online match, not counting my faction, not counting Island. Just a normal one, and online, just see what it was. Did a chamber, because them are always the ones that really, really suck. And I couldn't even get in. I tried it 5 times, could not get. It kept crashing. Online continues to be sucky. Once again, universe mode is one of my favorite modes. So let's talk about it. My favorite mode in the game is universe mode. Love to create my own show, building it, do whatever. The additions this year is awesome. What they added is way better than 2K25. They just need to fix the glitches. Because the draft is such an awesome draft, but it just be glitching for me. Recently, I've tried one draft, and then it would do 4 rounds in a show and then restart the end of the show. Made no sense whatsoever. And on a pay-per-view, if I started a match, or if I'd done 2 matches, set my pay-per-view show, done 2 matches, left, had to go somewhere or whatever, get out of it, go back in it. It changes them 2 matches, but then just says a draw because I already did 2 matches. It doesn't even keep them matches. It has 2 of the matches that said they ended a draw. And then it goes on with changing the rest of the show. I'm like, what? And also just very glitchy and stuff. If they fix the glitches, this universe mode is top tier. And I'm hoping, today is the first real day 1 of the game for everybody. So hopefully they fix it within this upcoming weekend. If they fix the glitch in universe mode, it's a top tier game. You can pick what starting of the month you want. I picked January, and I started going into the Rumble. Done my draft at the start, and yeah, I'm pretty much trying to do a realistic universe mode. So I had Roman and Liv win the Rumble, Randy win the Chamber, I had Bianca win the Chamber as well, and yeah, so I had them, and it's fun, and I'm trying to do a realistic Mania 42, and then going to just take off to where I think they should go. But yeah, I love that. I love you can they have show intros, a mini show intro with songs. I think that's cool. I think you can choose your GM, anybody. I think that's sick. So yeah, universe mode is definitely an upgrade. Just the glitches is definitely hurting it, in my opinion. Let's talk about ringside pass for a minute. The ringside pass is it's not as good as DLC. I do like the rewards and stuff, but I just finished it this morning. And yeah, so it was a grind. And here's how my last match in my 3rd playthrough of My Rise, not Heroes, My Rise. That's how I finished it. So I did the whole showcase, 3 My Rise, a bunch of My Faction stuff, a bunch of Universe mode, and like a little bit in the island, and then some of that exhibition too. And I just finished it. That's awful. And when the second season comes out, I'm not gonna be able to do a showcase. I'll finish it. I'm probably not coming back to that. Maybe with Match 2, but there's no point in it. I'm not gonna be able to play. I'm not gonna play the whole showcase again. Universe mode and maybe a little bit of My Faction, a little bit of the island and the exhibition. That's what I'm gonna do when the next season comes out. Maybe my GM as well, but it's going to take a while to do this. I love the iguana. I love the characters. I love the rewards. But I should not be having to grind for Hulk Hogan and Shawn Michaels. They was base game last year. They're legends. Just keep them base game. Why they put them in here? They did say season 1 is the only one that they'll have legends like that. I hope so. So I don't have to grind for people that was in the game last year, base game. So let's hope that. Overall, I'm not a big fan of the ringside pass. I think to just go back to the DLC. I think it's cool to have you can get My Faction stuff and Islands VC and stuff like that, but it's just a waste, really. It really is. Next season, I'm dreading. I think it's happening the end of April, May, sometime like that. Season 2. I'm dreading it just because I'm done with My Rise. I'm done with Showcase. It's going to be such a hard grind, honestly. But yeah, so I think this game is worth it. I think it's better than 2K24, 23, and 25. So let me know what y'all think. If you're on to get the game, I do recommend it. Yeah, just maybe wait a week until they fix the glitches. But yeah, let me know what y'all's thoughts. And if you played it, let me know what y'all thoughts on it if you played it. I love y'all. Deuces. Ooses.